Welcome back to the podcast. We're back with another episode, of course, of Love Island Season 12 UK. 3 girls here again for you guys, delivering the drama of this new episode. So, if this is your type of content, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. And if you have enjoyed our talks on our podcast, make sure you put it in the comments and, have a conversation with us of the different things that we talk about. Let's just get stuck into this newest episode. So this was the last day of the sleepover. So the sleepover has now come to an end.
Finally,
it was lasting for a bit too long.
Yeah, and let's just talk about that quickly as well, because when today's episode came on, I was just like, why is the sleepover still going on?
Exactly. Like a mini Casa Amor.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know why they've done
really
that.
Need that.
Yeah.
And it's like you've obviously done it to obviously do something different and to bring more drama and all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, we didn't need a mini Casa Amor 2 weeks before Casa Amor, because now Casa Amor is not a shock. You've basically given us early Casa Amor.
Yeah.
So maybe you could have done something more different in a different way, if you know what I mean. Because it's basically Casa Amor.
Yeah, because when they called it a sleepover, I was expecting it to just be a one-night thing and they were back in the morning.
Yeah.
But it was like, well, how many nights was it for them? Probably like 2, 3
2 or 3. I think it was 2 or 3. But Casa Amor's 3 days.
Exactly.
So
I'm thinking, what is it? Maybe Casa Amor will be longer this year.
Maybe. Doesn't need to be though, but maybe.
Maybe it will.
Maybe.
But all manners of madness.
Yeah, all manners of madness.
Yeah, so basically... So, I'll just start with Macy, Tommy and Megan. Okay. So they've called it off now. Well Tommy is done now, which is good. Apparently. So he says he's done.
Yeah.
But it seems as if Megan isn't done with Tommy. So Megan still expects Tommy to still be there.
Yeah.
And Tommy's saying to the guys, no, it's done.
It's done, yeah.
It's over, I'm done with it.
Yeah. And Megan is a mad woman because I don't understand how I think it was yesterday's episode, you carried on stink and did what you wanted to do because you was that upset with what Tammy did because it wasn't that deep. Mm-hmm. But yet somehow you took it that deep to the point where you went and kissed somebody else on the terrace. You moved snaky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And somehow you felt like you didn't owe him an apology. Mm-hmm. And now we've come to today's episode and you want to shed eye water.
Exactly.
It's too little too
late. The morning after as well. It wasn't even the same day or anything. You woke up and now you want to cry.
I think that was one of the worst parts for me because when Tommy first approached her about it and he was like, I'm really upset about the situation. She showed no remorse, no compassion, no sympathy.
Nope.
Now all of a sudden, even the day after now, still nothing, and she was shouting at him again. Then I turn my head and I see the eye water and I see the cry and I said, but why is she crying?
Exactly.
I was so confused. Mm-hmm. And then it was like, to hit you now, too little, too late, mate.
Exactly.
Too little, too late. Because Tommy been done crying.
Exactly.
And you didn't say nothing
and
to him.
And you didn't care because you went and go and kiss Connor 5 seconds later.
No. Don't care, sorry.
No, Megan, that's very disappointed.
But you know what, for me, because she actually said to the girls, watch me look like the bad guy now. So that crying, to me, was fake. And you probably only did it so you didn't seem like the mean girl.
Mm. Yeah, but you are. You're already the mean girl and you are the bad guy.
That's probably why she's crying, because she doesn't want to look like the bad guy, not because she hurt Tommy.
And you don't think you've done anything wrong in this situation.
And
so you are the mean girl and you are the bad guy.
And this is another reason why sometimes I can't stand the people that are on the island with these people. Because why are we not telling people about themselves?
No accountability.
Exactly.
It's so annoying.
Exactly. It's like, if this is your friend,
I was saying the same thing.
If this is your friend, you tell them the truth. Mm-hmm. You openly rebuke them. What is the problem with these people? Yeah. Oh, but I'm a girl's girl. It doesn't matter. You don't have to agree with everything.
Exactly.
If she's done something wrong, call her out.
Exactly.
Well, that's what's wrong with the world now, anyway.
Even
telling you about yourself means that it's not love, but it is. If I love you, I'm going to tell you the truth.
Exactly.
Why am I lying to accommodate your feelings? But if it's not the truth,
and
then
who was it that was?
I don't love you.
Tony.
It was Tony.
Yeah, and me, I love Tony, but still, Tony. But there was nothing wung with what Tony said.
No,
I think she should have still given her some
unless they genuinely don't feel like she did anything wrong because it's Love Island.
Yeah, unless they don't feel like this, which is what Tony was saying. But then at the same time, yeah, we know it's Love Island. But you can still hold yourself respectful.
Yeah, you can. You can still do things in a respectable way.
Yeah, you can.
And even like the fact that she even pulled Tony, because she did explain why she didn't pull Meg, but the fact that she even pulled Tony, I was just like, but why are you talking to Tony for? And you guys are the same girls that have been excluding Shakira and Tony. So why are you talking to Tony now?
Thank you. That's what. See, I don't like Megan, man. Don't like Megan.
Because even though they are excluding them, maybe deep down they really feel like Tony's the most level-headed person.
And she is, to be honest, out of the girls.
And she's the most respectable out of all of you.
Yeah.
She's the only one who holds herself.
I think probably at this point it's probably Tony and Alima. Because before I didn't think that way about Alima, but she's really shown more of herself recently. Yeah. But the rest of them, no.
Yeah. That was very disappointing about Megan, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I never liked her anyway, but now it's like, she's snaky, she's a hypocrite.
Yep. She's self-centered.
Yeah.
Self-centered and selfish.
She is.
Yeah.
She is. And the fact that Tommy called her a nightmare.
Yeah, that was funny.
Literally.
Oh my gosh. I mean, Tommy can't handle somebody like that anyway, but he was well within his rights, to be honest with you. Because Megan was being dishonest.
Yeah.
She wasn't telling the full truth. And that's why she reacted in the way she did.
Yeah.
Because she's guilty.
Yeah, does she fit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. And then now the sleepover.
Yeah. So that's where the main drama comes from this episode.
Literally.
Oh boy. Who should we start with?
How many bombshells? 4.
Yeah, so
Ramel, Dejan,
Poppy.
Helena, and Emily,
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Poppy,
4.
Caprice, and the 2 boys.
Giorgio and Will.
Okay, that's it. Yeah.
So then Ramel acting mad.
I don't like this guy.
Ramel was moving mad.
And I knew it from the comment he made yesterday. I knew something was up with that comment he made. I had no hope.
Yeah,
I heard the comment and I was like, what does that mean? And now he's proven in this episode exactly what it meant.
Yeah. No, I'm very disappointed with Ramel. Very, very disappointed because I did not see like there was anything missing between him and Alima. Not from his speeches, not from their talks, not from the way they acted. Now all of a sudden you go to one little sleepover.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, I haven't been occupied or there's this and this and this and this. What are you talking about?
And there's no the touching stuff with Alima and now this girl
to get what he wants to get
in the moment.
A bunch of nonsense. And we said at the beginning, when after he called Alima my queen in the speech, it was me and you, I think, and we said, I hope you stick to that
and you didn't.
In future, and you didn't. The first chance you got, my queen was out the window.
Yeah.
No, but this is what I was saying not a while ago. Yeah. He's just a man. And, the statement goes, men are dogs. Yes, but they know where their home is. So Alima is his queen. That's his home. But because everybody knows what dogs carry, how dogs carry on, they'll go any and anywhere. But they know where home is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so Ramel has done exactly that. But to be honest, it is very disappointing because I didn't see it.
No.
I did not see that in him. I knew he was a smooth talker. Yeah. But I felt like Alima reined him in.
Yeah.
And because he was saying stuff like that.
And then now with Poppy, it's like you've lost your mind.
Straight away.
He was moving mad. He was
straight away.
Her not just the challenges.
Just
he was
kissing
her in bed.
Loads of times.
Things he was saying, and then he kissed her on the day beds. He was moving mad. And he really did make everybody think he was going to choose Poppy.
Yeah.
But then in the recoupling, he chooses to stay with Alima.
Yeah.
Which was a shock.
It was a massive
shock. I legit thought. We went silent. Yeah. Like, I legit thought he was choosing Poppy. You don't act like that.
No.
And then sick. And he's stuck. And I was like...
But to be fair, I'm glad he chose Alima. Because
I don't really know.
Because when you think about it, we'll get onto it. Helena recoupled and Shay got dumped. If Ramel recoupled, Alima would have been dumped.
It's true.
We can't be having that.
It's true. But at the same time, okay, you've done your madness, you've done your nastiness,
Nasty.
You've gone back to Alima after doing what you were doing, not knowing, and maybe he does know, once you get back into that villa, Alima's leaving you. So congratulations. Because you lost the girl.
If she sticks to what she said, then she is leaving him.
She's leaving him.
Yeah.
And obviously we saw a little bit in the
She has a go at him. And good.
And I really hope she sticks to it. I don't want her back with Ramel.
No, not after that.
No.
I don't want her back with
Stand
Ramel.
your ground. Stand
Not
your
after
ground
that.
and tell him, no, I don't deal with that stuff.
Yeah.
And tell him about himself and then keep it moving.
So they're probably going to show Alima a video or something of what happened in the sleepover.
Or maybe the three other people that was with Ramel tells her what he was actually like, and then she rips into him. Good. Yeah. He deserves that.
Yeah. Of course he does. But obviously moving on to now Dejan and Meg.
I've had enough. I've literally had it up to here. I was literally just saying a minute ago, with hate is a strong word.
You dislike him with a passion, eh?
I borderline hate Dejan right now. I'm so sorry. I can't stand him with a passion.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the screen and my blood is just, I need him gone. I need him gone because he's a fake. Yeah, he's a liar. He's annoying me. I can't stand him. I can't stand Dejan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Either.
No.
I'm sorry.
He's a madman. He's mad. He's
mad.
has no sense. He's crazy.
He is.
He's nuts.
He really is.
He's nuts.
Yeah. Every minute, my Meg, but you're carrying on like this. Like
all the time.
Every time.
Every chance you get.
Every minute.
Like this.
You're smiling with Caprice. You're getting to know her. Teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do you know what? Oh, it doesn't compare to my Meg.
Oh, he's so annoying. And even by the time Maya came, and he, and she was speaking, the teeth again, and I was just like, it's not funny. Why everything's funny, but still. Oh, but it's my Meg, man. I'm sticking to my Meg.
But then what Caprice said was true, though. What Caprice said was right. She literally just said it. She said, no, it doesn't surprise me because 90% of the time I was confused.
Yeah,
and confusion is an answer.
Yeah. But
it's true.
Melisha said the same thing though. Melisha said, I was always confused.
Yeah, she did.
So every girl that gets with Dejan ends with confusion. All the girls, why are we entertaining him?
Confusion breeds confusion. He's also confused. He doesn't want Meg.
No, he doesn't want Meg.
He doesn't want
Meg. Because how is it, that I think this was just when Melisha just came, I think. And he was like, nah, if Meg carries on like this again, it's done.
Exactly.
So she turned you off from then. And you stayed.
And she did it
for
again.
One reason. And she did it again, because that's how she carried on stink with Melisha that night.
Yep.
She did it again.
Yep.
And you're still there.
And she does it every time.
She does it every time.
But you're still there.
And you're still there.
But you want to be saying things like, it's nice to get to know Caprice without Meg breathing down my neck. Because he said that.
Yes,
nobody else said that.
He did, with no eyes and outside people.
But my Meg.
But it doesn't compare to my Meg. I can't.
He's annoying.
He's a madman.
He's honestly a crazy man.
He's a madman.
And it's probably both. He's either that stupid with no sense, or he's playing a game.
It's both. At this point, it's probably both.
And that's what Poppy and Caprice did speak about with each other, saying that they're playing a game.
They're playing a game. Both of them said it.
Dejan's been playing a game. Dejan's been playing a game.
I don't know. At this point, I don't know about Ramel, but Dejan definitely is.
Yeah.
Ramel.
I mean, to be fair, Ramel, this is only the first time. Yeah. This is only the first time that Ramel has maybe looked elsewhere apart from Alima.
Yeah.
So we can't really say he's playing the game already.
Yeah, no.
Dejan has had time upon time, woman upon woman upon woman. He's playing a game. It's obvious. Definitely is.
I just think Ramel's a dumbass, but Dejan definitely is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't stand him. I can't stand Meg. And I was really looking forward to him choosing Caprice and Meg going.
Yeah. Imagine. Yeah. It could have been Meg.
It could have
been Meg.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that still.
I really was.
Listen,
I need a voting.
I need a voting.
And we still don't have a voting.
We still don't have a voting. I'm so tired of this. Meg cannot... Meg and Dejan.
Yeah, please, both of them.
Cannot last till the final.
And not till Casa more.
And not even till Casa.
I don't even want to wait that long.
Not even till Casa. Because Casa is in the next 2 weeks. You can't be here for Casa.
No.
Yeah, it's getting annoying now.
We don't want them
anyway, it's been annoying.
They need to go.
They need to go. They need to go. The two of them, leave together. I don't even care whether it's individually or together. I don't care.
Exactly. Go, please, both of you. And
but let's talk about the people who got dumped then.
No, okay, wait. Before we go to that,
okay.
Obviously, so Emily chose to stay with Connor.
Yeah, that was obvious.
That was obvious.
So Emily's obviously still coupled with Connor, despite the fact, of what they've been doing in the main villa now.
Yep.
So obviously, the guilt now shows on their faces.
Yep.
And I like Connor.
I do
like Connor. But the guilt is too little too late. Because you should have been thinking about Emily before you kissed Megan. That's all I'm going to say on that one. I do like him though.
I like
He's
Connor,
different to the other guys. But obviously, so now Emily's going to have to come back to that.
Yep.
But Connor's been done with Emily though.
No, he has.
He's been
and
done
he's
with
been
her.
hinting that.
Yeah.
And then obviously Helena now has recoupled with Giorgio. What annoyed me about Helena is, I really couldn't sleep last night because I just couldn't stop thinking about Harry.
Oh, yeah. Still on the Harry train.
You're still talking about
still
Harry.
on the Harry train,
Go
man.
to sleep.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
Honestly,
Harry is not interested. That ship has sailed.
It's sailed, man.
It's sailed. So for her to say you couldn't go to sleep, that is very sad.
Oh, it's literally sailed. And even if he was still interested, you're not supposed to go back there.
So
why don't you get it?
Even if he's still waiting at the dock.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You just keep walking.
Exactly.
You just let him wait. You just move on.
No, don't even let him wait. Let him say goodbye.
Well, yes, But
it's
whether you want to say goodbye or wait, you just walk.
Yeah.
You say goodbye and
keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
How many times
now.
does he have to embarrass you for you to get it?
And she kept saying that as well. But I can't stop thinking about it. What are you talking about?
There's nothing
29.
to think about. What you should be thinking about is the embarrassment.
Exactly.
And let that be a reminder.
That should put you off.
Thank you.
Oh, boy.
So that annoyed me again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But then obviously now going on to so obviously Helena now recouples with Giorgio.
Yeah.
Which obviously we were literally saying I really hope the person in the main villa doesn't get dumped. Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
So we had to say goodbye to Shay.
Oh, Shay.
Moment of silence.
It was so... Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
It was so sad.
Very sad.
It was so sad. And
even me was tearing up.
I was tearing up.
Very sad.
And going off of that, everyone in the villa was crying.
Everybody.
Connor was bawling.
Oh,
Shakira was bawling. Meg was crying. Alima was bawling. Everyone was bawling for Shay.
It was so nice. So lovely to see it.
And he himself, he was bawling.
Yeah.
He had to hug Connor twice.
Yeah.
Connor was gone.
But it just goes to show that's the impact that he had in the villa. Yeah. And he's not even an OG. He wasn't there from the beginning. But the minute that he came, he made his mark. Yeah. And there's only one person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Another man that had done the same, but he didn't leave. He lasted to the end.
Yeah, he lasted to the end.
Yeah.
And that is our guy, Ovi.
That is the Ovi. The Ovi.
Ovi was another guy.
Yeah.
Who was
the guy.
He was the guy. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
and Shay was
amazing.
another one. And that goes to show, because there's been Holy Love Islands in between.
It's true.
So for there to only be two guys, it just goes
that
to show.
We can genuinely say that for. Shay was the closest to Ovi
that
we've ever had.
He was.
Shay was lovely.
And he had a presence. And you
goes
could tell.
To show.
You could tell.
They're all bawling.
Everyone was crying.
Yeah.
It was sad,
was lovely, man.
He was a lovely man.
Didn't bother nobody. Didn't bother nobody. Didn't want to be in drama.
Yeah.
He's like, it just brushed off everything.
Yeah.
Like so mature.
Yeah.
So humble as well.
And he's only 25.
And we had a feeling he wasn't going to last. We had a
feeling.
We knew.
Yeah, but it was so sad.
Very sad.
And again, we screamed.
Yeah.
Because I just couldn't believe it.
Our hands went,
I couldn't believe that's the way they were going to get rid of it.
The text came up. Helena chose to recouple, therefore Shay, you're now single and dumped. All our hands went up. We were like...
Scream, man.
Like, and the fact that that's the way you chose to dump him, it was like, wow. You couldn't have let him leave with some sort of dignity.
Yeah.
That was
horrible.
Wicked.
Yeah. So sad. Really sad to see him go. Really sad to see him go.
We knew, but it's also
we
sad.
knew he wasn't going to last anyway.
Yeah,
but it's alright.
They can't handle someone like Shay.
I'm glad he didn't compromise himself.
Absolutely.
Because from what I can see, obviously we're just watching a TV show, but it looked like that was genuinely himself.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it
didn't look like he compromised anything.
No.
And I'm glad. I don't think there was any from when he arrived. There was nothing that he did that was going to be like or put me off of him. Like
not really.
The only integrity.
The only questionable thing, was obviously the challenge. Yeah, but it was more just questions. It didn't Well, it didn't put me off.
No,
it didn't put
It was
me
just
off.
like, why would you say that?
Yeah.
It doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
But
Otherwise,
from that,
Yeah,
he
but
was
the
just
situations of conflict,
constant
he
all
dealt
throughout.
all the situations
just
of
so
conflict.
well.
He dealt well. He handled Jasmine great.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Yeah, okay,
yeah.
like it's done."
Yeah.
And then Tommy handled that great.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
You know, it was just Tommy's immaturity that just showed
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
But every
definitely.
conflict situation, he handled well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was gonna
Gonna miss
gonna
him,
be
man.
missed.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
gonna
really,
miss him.
really.
He definitely will be missed.
Yeah.
definitely.
He'll find someone, man.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
wasn't the right time.
That's my hope for him.
Yeah.
He'll
yeah.
find someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our little talk of this episode. Ended very, very sad. You know, really sad to see Shay go.
Yeah.
Just really sad, man. We're gonna miss him for sure.
Definitely.
But yeah, you know, apart from that, we've got more drama on our hands coming up in the next episode. So let's see, you know, Alima and Ramel, let's see what happens to that ship. Let's see what Emily has to say about the Connor situation. She ends up crying, which we see. And I think she's becoming done with the situation because she's talking to the guys and saying he can crack on.
Yeah, so you should.
And so you should.
Yep.
So yeah, more drama on our hands. You know, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. So let's wait and see. And yeah, we'll catch you in our next episode on the podcast.